Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aurora Mercury. If this is your first time here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. In today's video, guys, we're going to talk about relationships in SL. So I touch base with 10 different residents. Some are single and some are in relationships. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. So get your popcorn and chill and let's go.
Hi, my name is Jude Tatham. I've been in Secondlife for over 15 years and my relationship status is single. I've been in Secondlife for quite a while. When I joined Secondlife, I was single in real life, and then I had a friend, a male friend, who was also from the UK, and we were just friends for a while. And then something changed. He kind of asked me out one time, and then we ended up getting married in Secondlife. That was quite short-lived. It didn't last very long because I don't think I really understood it. I wasn't really taking it that seriously. I mean, I liked him, I respected him and stuff, but there was never any masses of intimacy. That unfortunately didn't work out. We stayed friends though, but then he, unfortunately, he passed away in real life. Basically, ever since then, I've pretty much been single. Been a bit of fun along the way, but then I met my husband in real life, not through Secondlife, but I met him, and so obviously I didn't want to cheat on him. Kept myself away, and yeah, you flirt and chat to people, and but whenever it comes up, you know, if ever it wants to go any further than just a conversation, it's always, for me, it's always a no. Yeah, I just think it didn't feel like a big deal back then, whereas I think now, even if I was single, I would feel like this has to mean something or don't do it. I think the good is making a connection with somebody and having somebody that you can explore with, and you can go dancing with, and you can just experience this virtual world with somebody else, someone to log on to, someone who takes an interest in you and what you're about. But so yeah, I think that's probably the big part, is having somebody in the world. And I'm not going to lie, there are, even knowing that I don't actually want anything romantic or sexual, I have kind of missed having somebody there for me, you know. So it's times like that I definitely miss somebody. In terms of bad experiences, I think there's the whole distance that you can have with Secondlife, because you don't really know who you're talking to, you don't know what they're about. Really easy for people to just be fake. I guess really there's the same pros and cons if you meet someone in a nightclub or if you meet someone from a dating website. You've still got those risks, not be what you think it is, and you can make connections, and that's how I met my real life husband. But I love hearing when people meet and it works out in real life as well. I think that's really inspiring and really great when that happens.
Hello, my name is Kryssy, and I have been in Secondlife for about 13 years.
Hello, my name is Latayal. People call me Ty, and I've been in Secondlife for about 10 years.
We've been together for about 3 years in Secondlife. About 2 years ago, I moved to Texas to be with Ty, and we've been together in real life for almost 2 years. We met through a family friend. I had a relative who just came back into Secondlife, and we just all ended up in one spot. And me and Ty just started talking about general conversation, and it just developed into something deeper. For me, Ty is helping me to grow a lot. Both in Secondlife and in real life. I would have to say, if I didn't have Ty in my life, I don't know where I'd be and who I would be. When you're dating someone, you get to see them, you get to talk to them, you get to go out and do activities with them to where you generally know the person. Whereas in Secondlife, the only connection you have with them is their voice, because y'all are behind the screen. Then when y'all actually meet up, it takes some adjustment, some clash of personalities. We are similar, but we do have our differences, and it's finding the common ground with our differences that has been the most challenging, I think.
You first have to understand that in playing Second Life, everyone has their own particular fantasy life. Sometimes, actually more often than not, those fantasy lives may clash. But whatever attracted you to that person, you find a middle space in there to combine your Second Life fantasies and make a bigger picture.
Don't look for love, because I wasn't looking for love. I was like 3 days away from quitting Second Life when I met Ty. Ty is my first marriage, my first long-term relationship, and like I said, I've been in Second Life for almost 13 years. And anytime I've actually sought out affection, I've never gotten it. But when I wasn't looking for it, Ty comes from the depths of Zombieland.
Our relationship is poly, so I was already in a relationship with 2 other people. That's how we met. And then I didn't have someone for me per se. I was dating a couple. So when I saw her and due to our conversation, it was like, maybe this is the person for me.
Just know that I believe there's someone out there for everyone. And they come when you're not expecting it, when you're not looking, whether it's through a good time or a bad time. And you just keep hoping that you'll find your other half. Because when you give up and you let the love die, that's when you become bitter and grumpy. And you gotta have hope. You gotta love. You gotta believe in love.
And also be open. Don't put yourself in a closed position to where your heart or your mind's not open to meet new people that could enhance your Second Life.
Hello, I am Samara Banks. I've been in ESO for 13 years, and my current relationship status is your girl's single, okay? Single. So my experience, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, it hasn't been bad, like too bad. Like, I did experience narcissistic traits from certain people, but I mean, I learned lessons out of each relationship, and I had to learn that the hard way. Like, you can't marry somebody on ESO overnight. Like, that don't exist just because it's a game. Let me tell you, my first real ESO relationship, my condolences to him. But he died, y'all. And I didn't know, like, he died until I came back to ESO, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know, with all my exes, I be friends with them. Like, as long as we don't end bad, I could be a friend. Like, I could do that. But yeah, he was the best boyfriend I ever had, child. Like, best. Like, he was so dope. Like, we broke up because we just could not get past the fact we argued too much. But yeah, he was the best little boyfriend I ever had, child. I feel like it's still a connection, Like, as long as you can interact with the person and actually, be able to interact and have a full conversation where it's not too much of drainage, you could always be, in a relationship and connected as soon as possible, as soon as real life. Like, it's still real life to me. Like, as long as you're interacting with that person, then I feel like that could be your level for, you never know. I feel like ESO is much safer dating sites, because at least for a fact, like, I feel like ESO is smaller than the big dating sites, because like, for example, like, I'm gonna use you for example, like, say if I'm dating somebody and it might be your cousin on ESO, then at least I know for a fact you got some similar, you know what I'm saying? Like, about him. You can ask your girl, like, okay, is he a good guy? Like, is he a thought? What are he doing? Easier to date on ESO to me, because, like, at least somebody gonna know that person, or if they don't know of that person, they gonna have something to say about that person. Girl, my last little ESO relationship I had, he was a narcissist, and, like, me and him was going back, like, it was so bad to where, like, this man had to block me from all his little platforms. I was an activist, you hear me? Like, I was like, you're not about to be a narcissist to me. I'm not gonna let you do no other woman like this. And yeah, he ate my guts to this section. I always wanted an SO wedding. Like, my family know this, baby. I used to try to get married overnight. I'm not playing. Like, I just always wanted an SO wedding. Like, I didn't care what it took. I want an SO relationship, a real one this time. Like, I'm not just gonna get married overnight. I think for a fact, like, this is my opinion, but I just feel like a lot of times, like, from me, my point of view, I always used to think that SO relationships was just not realistic. Just because the fact that, like, it's an SL, like, you know, and nowadays I notice, like, a lot of people, they're looking for real life relationships on here too. I think it depends on the person that you involved with. Like, you know, tell them from the jump, like, I'm really looking for a real relationship. And I think if they straight up tell you, like, okay, you know, I don't want to be in a real relationship and I just want to be strictly having fun with you, then I think that's what we need to do. Like, be so realistic and blunt to where the person know if they can stay with you or not be with you. You know what I'm saying? Females and males, just know that your date will come when you find that perfect person. Until then, have fun. You only live once.
So there you have it, guys. I caught up with Jude, Kryssiana and Latayal, and Samara as well. So guys, if you want to tune in to part 2, because I'm speaking to more residents as well who are sharing their journey, and it's really fun and really nice to see the different relationships that people have formed here, as well as those who are single and how they've experienced their journeys as well in relationships in SL. So if you like this video, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But until next time, guys, take care. Bye.